Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Welcome to the September edition of Now Playing the Show. As the leaves begin to change color and offer wonderful new things to see, so will TCM. This fall we have a variety of new themes and new faces for your pleasure. Our guest programmer Bill Hader being one of them. Bill is a genuine character, one you may or may not recognize from Saturday Night Live. All depends on what impression he's doing. And if you keep up with big screen comedies out there in theaters, you've very likely seen Hader in one of the many hits he's been seen in, such as Superbad and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He's a genuinely funny guy, which is why his movie picks this September might surprise you. They certainly surprised me.
This was a big movie for me because I feel like I saw it at the right age. It was like the moment of like, oh, that's comedy.
Our star of the month is the beautiful, elegant, and fascinating Vivien Leigh.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Known throughout the world as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, the role and the movie which brought Vivien Leigh her first Academy Award. What's amazing is that this great screen favorite made so few movies in her career. We'll be showing many of them on Tuesdays this September, including her great follow-up to Gone with the Wind, Waterloo Bridge.
Hello.
Hello.
And this month, TCM will turn a spotlight on Acts of Revenge, a collection of movies covering many different genres which all focus on that satisfying secret desire we all have at one time or another of settling the score.
Revenge is for suckers. I've been griffing 30 years. I never got any.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy this preview of September on Turner Classic Movies.
You should be kissed and often by someone who knows how.
Why are you afraid of the truth?
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
It's safe to say with no exaggeration that 80% of the most sought-after, worthwhile scripts which floated around Hollywood between 1939 and 1959 were offered first to our star of the month for September, the staggeringly beautiful Vivien Leigh.
Oh, you look good enough to eat.
From the time audiences and producers first saw her in 1939's Gone with the Wind, she was numero uno for years on everyone's most wanted list.
Everyone's enchanted with you.
But they haven't met me yet.
A status further bolstered by her follow-up triumphs in 1940's Waterloo Bridge and 1941's That Hamilton Woman.
Vivien Leigh was my very favorite actress, and that was the one actress that I really wanted her autograph and really wanted to meet.
And why not? Vivien Leigh was one of the most perfectly profiled and photogenic women of her time. She was also a highly skilled actress and exuded an aura of glamour and sophistication that took one's breath away.
Vivien Leigh was probably one of the most beautiful creatures that I've ever met in my life. I adored her. She was kind, she had unbelievable manners, and I always thought an extremely good actress.
Oh, I thought she was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. I thought she was extraordinary.
Dazzling as a solo entity, the impact was amped up even more when she worked alongside her equally celebrated matinee idol husband, Laurence Olivier.
We spent the night with the Oliviers at Durham Cottage, their little cottage in London, before they took off for Gone with the Wind. And after supper, Vivien was sitting on a little red sofa with her long hair hanging down. And my wife, Mary, said to me, "Look at that. That is the most beautiful face I've ever seen." And I think it was.
As the Oliviers, they reigned like no other married couple in the movies. Studios sent them scripts by the truckload, but even when Olivier was not part of the package, an avalanche of choice scripts came rolling Vivien's way, most of which she turned down. To name only a few of the early ones, there was a proposed Cyrano de Bergerac with Charles Laughton, The Thief of Baghdad, and Wuthering Heights, in which William Wyler proposed the then unknown Vivien Leigh play the second female lead. When she told Wyler she was only interested in playing the lead, he famously replied, "You'll never get a better offer for a first film role in Hollywood than that." Within a few months, she was filming the Scarlett O'Hara saga.
Selznick took rather more time and trouble on molding the look and sound of Vivien Leigh into his vision of Scarlett.
Oh, now, Miss Scarlett, you come on and be good and eat just a little.
No, I'm going to have a good time today and do my eating at the barbecue.
After Gone with the Wind, Vivien Leigh made only 8 films in the 28 years of her life that followed. Yes, there were reasons. Like Olivier, she preferred working on the stage in front of live audiences. She also put her career on a long hiatus during much of World War II. Then there was a severe siege of tuberculosis, which confined her to bed for several months. There was also the loss of a child during pregnancy and eventual signs of mental instability, which intensified as the years went by.
Look who's here. My Rosen Cavalier. Oh, bow to me first. No, presente. Merci.
I wouldn't have been in Streetcar Named Desire if Jessica Tandy had played the lead. But because Vivien Leigh played the lead, she was such a big star after Gone with the Wind. That whole cast from New York was in it. Everybody, all of us were in it because of Vivien. She could carry the whole cast. So for that, I thank her for it.
But whenever she was well enough to work and chose to do so, any appearance in a play or motion picture by Vivien Leigh became a major event. Well, this month, 15 major events await you with Vivien Leigh, including 2 documentaries which further define her. I have a suggestion. Check TCM.com for a complete list of the movies we'll be showing and make Tuesday throughout September a prime destination. The view will stagger you.